Alright, what's going on, guys? Congrats to my Gamecocks with the big win over ECU. You know, I thought Shaw was going to start there for a little bit, but then turns out, come game time decision, they decided to sit him out and rest him. But no problems. Dylan Thompson stepped in, had a great game through the air, and I was impressed. Now, we have to keep in mind that it is against just East Carolina, which East Carolina isn't bad. They're decent, sort of, but we certainly got tougher opponents coming in the future on our schedule. But I think we're warming up nice. You know, I think we'll continue to get our passing game going, and I like what I've been seeing. But now, we didn't play a perfect game. Far from it. I didn't like the way we tried to pass a whole lot, and I think we could have tried running it some more. And you know, because I like for us to have a balanced offense. You know, I don't like for us to pass too much or run too much. But for the most part, it worked. But there was a couple times where it caused us to get sacks, and it pretty much fell flat on its face. And defense. Now, let me tell you what, our defense was fired up. And just great job, great performance by the defense. We did give up a couple of plays that we shouldn't have, and that was the same case last week. We've given up some yards, and we've given up some plays that we shouldn't have, but for the most part, you know, over the span of the past 2 games, for our defense, 5 interceptions and 6 sacks, you know, it's pretty good. That's not bad at all, you know, if you ask me. But yeah, we get the win over ECU. But like I said, I wish we, you know, there is some things that I'm looking at that I know we can improve on. Especially, you know, we've got some tougher teams that we got to go against coming up soon in the schedule. So we still got to step it up, and we got to just continue to get him, you know, get better. Lattimore didn't really do a whole lot today, but they stopped even giving him the ball at one point. He actually didn't even come out on the field. I guess trying to rest him. But which is good, but we don't need to try to keep him on the sidelines too much, because we need to keep him in action. You know, we don't want him to get a little rusty, you know, just from sitting on the sidelines. But he'll be ready to go next week. Maybe they'll run him some more. But overall, again, I was pleased with this, and with this game. I was pleased with Dylan Thompson and what he was able to do. You know, stepping up. He stepped up in Shaw's place, and he did what was expected of him, and then some. But and again, defense played great, which brings me to this. Jimmy LeGree, that dude is a beast. I mean, he covered the receivers well. He had a couple deflections. He had a pick 6. Our secondary is starting to look a little better. I think we're going to have a good secondary this year. You know, we lost some talent from last year, but you know, I go with what Devin Taylor said. We're not rebuilding. We're just reloading. And but I'm really looking forward to about the midpoint of the season. I'm really looking forward to what our team's going to look like, and I think it's going to be good. But again, we get the win over ECU, 48-10. Now we just got to wait for Missouri, or excuse me, my bad. UAB. I'm not overlooking them. Again, if, you know, like I said in my last video, if we get out there and play at the level that I know we can play at, UAB won't be any problem. I mean, they're way worse than ECU, so we should have no problem at all. Shaw should be healthy and ready to go next week. And even though it is against the Lola team, I'm still ready for next week's game, and I will still make a hate vid, I guess, if you can call it that. But until Missouri visits Columbia. Oh, and by the way, you're welcoming to the SEC. It's not going to get any more pleasant when you come to our house. Just to let you know that. But till then, until my vid for next week, this is J-Rock saying peace. Go Game.